I'm saying that kids and kink can coexist at Pride in a totally fine way.
You raised more than $16,000 for this project. You promised to keep people updated every step of the way. 8 months later, there are no queer kids stuff videos, no trailer, and no updates. PSA to anyone who needs a reminder that now is just really not the time to ask trans people for free labor. What about paid labor for the fucking money that you raised to make more videos that never happened?
All you gotta do is back the Kickstarter.
Jesus Christ, this person is taking money for like literally nothing. It's disgusting. We're gonna get a video of them one day looking extremely sorry for themselves, talking about how they haven't paid their taxes.
I'll just play you the video.
Do you know what sucks? Google and YouTube's treatment of our LGBTQ plus
Oh God, I remember these people. Who was this?
TQ plus community?
They flagged our pride. They did not allow us to
Yeah, I've seen this before. I saw this ages ago.
buy ads. They restricted us, they demonetized us, and they did not stand up for us.
And they broke their promise of a platform for
These people wanted to like sue YouTube or something. Yeah, I remember this. Good old BBC, by the way. Good old BBC. Covering all the ridiculous shit that freaks like this do. What would we do without them? YouTube restricts advertising on LGBT. Was there ever any confirmation of this even happening? Like, wasn't this like dismissed or something? I know this didn't go anywhere. Chase reviewed sex toys. Yeah. If that's the case, then what the fuck does he expect? Wasn't like this person, this like lesbian couple who end up breaking up, by the way, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this couple, they constantly talked about like sex like all the time. And they're complaining that their shit got like demonetized or wasn't being advertised on. Yeah, this went nowhere from what I remember.
free speech built off of our backs.
When all the LGBT plus whatever activists, just call it what it is, activists, when the activist community was getting demonetized for whatever reason, the same year that everybody got demonetized, the second apocalypse, when they were getting demonetized, they decided, we're going to sue YouTube because they're not putting my drag queen makeup tutorial video. They're not making people watch it. It only got like 15,000 views. Yeah, they said they were going to sue YouTube.
We, as a group, are suing Google and YouTube.
I don't remember what actually happened. What was the outcome? Dismissed with prejudice. Dismissed with prejudice in July 2023. Okay, I can't see very much of this. It got dismissed with, like, I wonder how much fundraising they did for this stupid fucking lawsuit, and it got dismissed with prejudice. They can't raise this again. That's fucking amazing. Utter losers.
As a group, are suing Google and YouTube.
They say right now that they're suing YouTube as a group, but they really stupidly inserted the next clip, and I'm just going to play it without commentary and then tell you what I think.
Hi, we are Brie and Chrissy from YouTube, and this is why we are
Broken up since.
suing Google and YouTube.
Our LGBTQ plus content is being demonetized,
Mostly about sex, so I wonder why that was the case.
restricted, and not sent out to viewers, which has highly affected
No idea how you'd fucking prove any of that shit. People constantly, every fucking person that's not doing as well as they should be or think that they should be is saying things like, oh, YouTube is like not sending my video out. YouTube is not pushing my shit in the algorithm. None of these people ever know whether that is true. When you've got like losers like fucking Xander Howell saying this kind of shit, you know that it's just a thing people say because they're fucking coping.
our ability to reach the community that we strongly want to help.
AKA, we are not making the amount of money we want, and we are not getting the views that we think we deserve. People just are choosing not to watch our videos. Therefore, we're going to sue YouTube because it's their fault that we suck as content creators. And this was across the line. You saw the dwindling views on Lindsay Amer's videos.
I'm suing Google and YouTube because from day one as an LGBTQ plus creator on YouTube, I've faced discrimination on a platform that touts its support.
From day one? What have you been experiencing from day one that's discriminatory against you? You make kids content. they're funny about advertising and like comments and shit on kids content anyway. And I'm pretty sure like this channel wasn't on like YouTube Kids. So it's like kids content on like normal YouTube.
Of my community. For years, it's affected my mental health and my livelihood. I've suffered and I've watched firsthand as my community of creators has suffered. For a long time, I wondered why YouTube allows this to happen. It's simple. They don't care.
Your mental
They don't care about you because your content sucks anyway.
health is not Big G's responsibility. Big G doesn't owe you anything because you can't control your emotions. It is not discrimination that people choose to not watch your drag queen story hours or your weird little ukulele sing-alongs.
They use our important content to feed their bottom line, and they simply just don't care about us.
Well, if they're restricting adverts on your shit and not pushing you, they're kind of not using it to push their bottom line. Your shit sounds like it's not very relevant to their bottom line, to be honest.
They don't care about the importance of our work, they don't care about our mental health, and they don't care about our livelihood. Only their own profits.
As if they're like owed a career as a YouTuber. Weren't they like coming back or something? Yeah, they had a Kickstarter. 15K. I don't know why they need this amount of money to make YouTube videos. Like, you can set up a fucking set, get someone to edit them, or learn to edit yourself. Why do you need a Kickstarter to make this content? Pride 2025. Yeah, so they're trying to bring this back. Presumably it's going to come back because they got funded. But like, it's been coming back since a year ago. I don't know if they laid out any kind of schedule updates. This is from well over a year ago. Hang on. So the project launches, they get funded in early July. We did it. They did some giveaway for tickets to Chapel Roan, I guess. The most recent update was July 9th, 2024. And then like nothing. So what happened to this?
Hi, friends!
I mean, credit to them, the comments are still here. So what actually happened to this? Like, does it take over a year to make some more of these shitty videos? But you guys are coming back. You've stolen 28K from people since July 24 and no new videos. I mean, it is a bit preposterous that they raise like 12K. I don't know about 28K. It only says 12K on here. So this person might be exaggerating. Or it says 12K in pounds. 28K seems a bit odd, unless they've done more than one that I don't know about. Since July 24, no new video. It doesn't take over a year to make a bunch of these shitty, like, kids queer videos. It is just very strange. In July 24, you raised more than $16,000. That sounds more realistic. Whatever the other person said sounded exaggerated. You raised more than $16,000 for this project. You promised to keep people updated every step of the way. 8 months later, there are no queer kids stuff videos, no trailer, and no updates. You got BLM'd. Wow. Yeah, like, what happened with this then? Was this a scam? They haven't made any videos, so what have they done? Took the money and ran? Maybe. I don't want to assume that kind of thing. But let's bring it back. Teaching preschoolers their LGBTQs, not that we're, not that, It's the same video. When was the last time they posted on Instagram? Flying to bluer skies. When are the videos coming back from 31 weeks? No reply that I can see. So they had money to like fuck off somewhere. How much of that came from the Kickstarter? They apparently have a Patreon. Do they explain anywhere what actually happened to this money? They've got Blue Sky. They've got like no followers. They've got like no followers on Blue Sky, like 561. That's fucking insane. They posted once 2 months ago. At Lindz Ellis video, wow. Getting rid of social media 6 months ago. Like, the thing is, no one's like commenting, asking what happened to their Kickstarter, because no one fucking follows this person. No one cares anymore. It's like dead in the water. 10 months ago. Feels like I'm in hiding these days, but happy trans day visit. Are you even trans? You call yourself mix. Does that mean you're trans? They wrote some shitty book. Hooray for she, he, ze, and they. And it's obviously for like 5-year-olds. Disgusting. PSA to anyone who needs a reminder that now is just really not the time to ask trans people for free labor. What about paid labor for the fucking money that you raised to make more videos that never happened? It's like, I guess no one's holding them into account because no one cares. Try being trans on the internet. White people problem shit. As a fan of many women's sports teams, I can always guarantee you the majority of people who are actually within the industry of women's sports do not want this. Interestingly, listen, here's something else I learned when researching like the BBC and its supposed pro-trans bias. The BBC ran a study last year surveying like elite women's athletes. The majority of the ones that they surveyed said that they wouldn't really be comfortable competing alongside trans women. So I don't think this is true. I don't think this is true at all. Tesla owners, like, you're happy to like shit on other people a whole bunch. What's the Patreon like? 144 members. When was the last time they posted? February. Our very first singing story time schedule for the month of February. Their first singing story time. And apparently their last, because this is the last post and it's from February 3rd. They almost never post on their Patreon. I can't see how many people, like the cheapest one is $5 a month. I don't know how much money they're making off this to do basically nothing. This comes off like a scam. This comes off like someone, maybe they've got some kind of ADHD going on, so they're not very good at like finishing anything and getting things done. I can relate to that to an extent. I still post regularly. I post almost every day on my YouTube and it's fucking for free, by the way. But like, what is anyone getting for the money they're giving? They've got 38 paid members. $160-ish, maybe? Math isn't my strong point. This looks like scammy as fuck. They're not like updating anything. They posted this 49 weeks ago. No one's even asking where the fuck the new stuff is that they fundraised for. So what happened? What happened? This was from 11th July 2024, so right after the fundraiser was done. Jesus Christ, this person is taking money for like literally nothing. It's disgusting. It's coming back. You got fucking scammed. People got fucking scammed by this person and no one cares, I guess. Okay, wow, amazing, amazing. Watch our web series. Did they post it on here instead? But this looked like the YouTube stuff. Happy first birthday. This is from ages ago. More episodes. This is all like old stuff. Visit our YouTube channel. Oh my god. TikTok. What is this?
Of Lindz and Teddy from
This is from 3rd of July, 2024.
Queer Kid Stuff. I am making this video right now real quick without my friend Teddy because I need to talk to the grown-ups for a second. We're on the bad side of TikTok right now and I'm trying to raise money to relaunch Queer Kid Stuff and I can't do that if I've got trolls all over my comments. So if you are queer or trans
Trump got re-elected and they gave up. That is possible, to be honest.
or an ally, I need you to hit those buttons and repost this and comment for the algorithm because I got to get right back on the right side of TikTok
I
for
don't even know what that means.
this campaign to get funded by Friday. That's this Friday, July 5th. Oh my gosh, July 5th. So thanks, friend. That would be really cool. See you around. Hi, friend.
So yeah, was this a scam then? That's the last thing they posted. I'm like blown away. Because I'm sure the last time I looked at this person was ages ago. And I imagine the Kickstarter had just been funded. I have to go back and look. I have no idea how I'd find it because it was a long time ago. And just nothing has happened. It's bizarre. And I don't see anyone asking apart from on the YouTube like comments where they're all like calling them a nonce anyway. Okay, may as well refund your backers from 10 months ago. Like they just fucking scammed a bunch of people and somehow just flew under the radar. Presumably if they tried to do it now, they don't have the money anymore, I would have thought. Do they have a job? Do they make money elsewhere?
It's high time that we call their bluff.
Let's just see if this video like explains what actually happened to this person. Why they did this Kickstarter and never fulfilled anything.
It's time they pay for the damage they...
As you can guess, this went literally nowhere. Nobody gave a shit. There was no lawsuit. I think they ended up just raising a bunch of money and then doing nothing with it. But after this, her content didn't improve at all.
Wait, raising a bunch of money for the lawsuit and then doing nothing with it? Does that sound familiar? Is there a pattern with this person?
After that video, she didn't post on YouTube too much. It became much more sparse and sparing. That video was 6 years ago. The next one was 5, then 3, a few more that year, then 2 years ago.
It's very, listen, it's very Ian Danskin coded, isn't it? It's very Innuendo Studios coded. We're going to get a video of them one day looking extremely sorry for themselves, talking about how they haven't paid their taxes. And they're going to fool a bunch of people into thinking that they did anything fucking worth caring about and get a bunch more free money. And then post another picture from a beach somewhere across the fucking world where they haven't fulfilled any of their obligations and took a bunch of people's money for like nothing. Like, holy shit.
And each one, less and less and less and less views, going from 80,000 to 7,000, all the way down to 1.2 thousand views. But 2 years ago, mid-2023, is when she stuck her foot right in her mouth again with this.
I want to clarify this for a second here. I'm not saying that kink isn't kid-friendly. I'm saying that kids and kink can coexist at Pride in a totally fine way.
No, I think most people agree that kids have no place at a
Gross.
kink event, kink festival, anything like that. They just don't belong there. After that, she continued to upload, with her last upload being 1 year ago, mid-2024, which says, Queer Kid Stuff is coming back, and that was the last of it, including a Kickstarter campaign. So, that's all she uploaded. There were a variety of shorts, some getting as...
Wait, is he not going to go into like the actual Kickstarter and the fact that none of it has been fulfilled? Jesus Christ. I mean, this isn't the worst video ever, but like, come on, man.
It was 199 views, but that's it. That's where we are at in the current day and time with Queer Kid Stuff. Lindsay has given 1 or 2 interviews here and there, I think in 2025, but not the Queer Kid Stuff channel is, for all intents and purposes, dead in the water.
Yeah, I think they are going to come back one day. We're going to get some video about how their ADHD is just like so bad. And like Trump got into office and I was just like really demotivated. And I know I took all this money from you guys to like make more weird kid grooming content, but like it's just, everything's just like so much. And I'm like, I'm so queer and like so put upon. And, you know, I had to move back in with my parents and get a job at like McDonald's or something. Like whatever shit. Maybe they'll drum up a bit more support for their Patreon or something. I think they might come back and do that, but I think that's probably about what we can expect because it does not take well over a year to make a bunch more shitty videos about queer kids. Like, I'm sorry, man. I can see the production values on there. They're not nothing, but they ain't that fucking elaborate. It's insane. I can't believe no one cares about this. I can't believe that people like this scam their fucking audiences like this. It just flies under the radar. It's nuts. Even this guy doesn't seem to care. He doesn't seem to have picked up on that actually it's not really cool to raise like, what was it, like 16K or whatever in dollars and do nothing with it. Did those people think they were just funding whatever your fucking lifestyle is? It's bizarre. People just accept this shit now. It's just normal that these like weird fucking content creators will just scam the fuck out of their audience and no one cares. I'm like baffled.
I'm lindz. And I'm Teddy! We're the original creators of Queer Kid Stuff, an LGBTQ plus web series for kids and families. You might recognize me from my TED Talk, from my books, or even from my work in mainstream preschool media.
The other thing is, if they ended up refunding this Kickstarter, would I be able to find that out anywhere? I think it's very surprising. I'd find it very surprising if they did. But I guess I should be open to the chance that maybe that is what they did. Because, I mean, if so, then that's fair enough. But I don't know where I'd find that kind of thing.
Queer Kid Stuff together in 2016.
It's not like there's any, like, social media posts about it that I can see. There's very little on the Patreon. There's very little anywhere.
And we've been spreading queer joy ever since. But it's been a while since we've put out any new episodes, and that's about to change. Woohoo!
That's about to change, is it? Is it? May 28th, 2024. Are we going to put out new episodes? Okay.
It's finally time to bring back queer kid stuff.
Apparently not.
We're launching a Kickstarter campaign to reboot the web series so we can keep spreading queer joy and combat hate. We're going to bring queer kids stuff to life like never before, with new music, animated segments, field trips to awesome places like your local LGBT center or even a gender-affirming doctor's office. It's gonna be awesome! I bet you're wondering why we want to bring back queer kid stuff now and why it's so important. A lot has changed since we made our last video in 2019, both good and bad. And we want to meet the current moment by affirming LGBTQ plus kids and families, nurturing allies, helping people better understand trans and non-binary people, queer history, and we want to expand the series into conversations around how queer issues and kids come together across all social justice movements. Whoa, that sounds so cool, Lindz.
Yeah, sounds so cool. You are gonna do this, right? You are gonna make any of this? No? Okay. That'll be 16 grand.
Teddy and I have changed too. I came out as trans and non-binary and got gender-affirming surgery, and I have a lot more experience under my belt as a creator and person making queer stuff for kids. We're
trans and non-binary. In this case, they mean the same thing. That's like saying that you're white and Caucasian.
crowdfunding because we want you to be a part of this journey with us. By backing our Kickstarter campaign, you'll get exclusive rewards like behind-the-scenes updates, digital downloads, awesome merch like temporary Teddy tattoos, and stickers, and even a one-on-one hangout with Teddy and me. It's gonna be so much fun!
Oh, I hate when they offer hanging out with them as a reward. There's something really douchey about that. For some reason, listen, I used to be into all the Chris Dorian kind of shit, like the Quickie and all that kind of stuff. Someone found that Chris Chan's half brother, who's some kind of film critic who's vaguely well known or something for giving Toy Story 3 a bad review or some shit. He had these auctions where someone would get to spend the night drinking with him. And that he'd buy the first round and then the rest of the beers would be on you. And he'd choose where you go and stuff. And he'd talk about movies. It's so fucking douchey. The worst thing is, the kind of people that would pay for this kind of thing, you just know that you don't want to hang out with those kinds of people. And that's the only instance that you would ever be fucking talking to that person. I'm sorry, man.
And even a one-on-one hangout with Teddy and me. It's gonna be so much fun! So why are we so excited to crowdfund? Because we believe in the power of community. We've
AKA the community of giving me money for free, apparently.
seen how much queer kid stuff means to so many families, maybe yours included. And we want to make the queer kid stuff we've always dreamed of. Together we can...
Wait, hang on. Version 1 cancelled. Oh, so there was an original one and then they did the other one. So originally they were asking for 57... Okay, this is in pounds. That's why it's a weird thing. £57,247. So it'll be something more round in dollars. So originally they were asking for way more money. They cancelled. I guess they would have refunded this one. Or they realized that this was incredibly ambitious. So they went with a smaller amount. But then they never did any of this anyway. Jeez, this was a fucking scam. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's what I'm guessing. They got 5 grand out of almost 60 grand. Remember, this is in pounds, not dollars. And I'm imagining they realized this was way too ambitious. They weren't going to do it. So they brought it down to about 16 grand and then got that funded and then never did anything with it.
and spread queer joy and combat hate. One
Did that post list the teddy bear's pronouns? I didn't see it. I'm assuming so. These are the kind of people that do that kind of shit.
episode at a time. All you gotta do is back the Kickstarter.
Fucking hell, man. Well, listen. From everything it looks like, you got scammed if you went along with this, if you paid into this. And if anyone has more info to tell me I'm wrong, then go ahead and let me know, because I don't want to go around lying about people. But this is pretty fucked.